Okay, student, now we will try to understand Rolle's theorem using an example here. But before going for the example here, we have to note down this thing that the polynomial function, logarithmic function, exponential function, sine function and cos function, these type of function are always continuous and differentiable, or you can say derivable on their domains. So directly you can, if you have given some polynomial function or these type of functions, so directly first and second condition you can write easily, okay, without proving that they are continuous in closed and differentiable in open interval. Directly you can write that, okay. Similar question is here. I have given here fx is equal to x into x plus 3 into e to the power minus x upon 2 on closed interval minus 3 0. You have to verify the Rolle's theorem, which will be asked in your exam. Similar type of question will be asked in your exam. You have to verify that. Here, first condition for Rolle's theorem you have to write directly. You have to start from here. Fx is product of polynomial and x. See here, student, x into x plus 3. This part is a polynomial part, algebraic part, and this part is exponential part. So this function fx is a product of algebraic function, or you can say polynomial function and exponential function. Already I have mentioned here that such type of functions are always continuous on their domain. Therefore, the function is continuous on closed interval minus 3 to 0 and as well as derivable on open interval minus 3 0. The given already, the reason already given here. Okay. Third condition we have to check is there whether fa is equal to fb or not. So fa, a means minus 3 and b means 0. If I will put f minus 3, so here f minus 3. If I will put here 3, minus 3 here or minus 3 here, minus 3 plus 3 0. Overall this becomes 0. Similarly here if I put fb, b means 0. So that will be 0 into something. So that will gives us 0. It means fa is equal to fb. Here minus 3 is a and 0 is b. So fa is equal to fb. It means all three conditions has been satisfied here. Now there will exist a real number between minus 3 and 0 at which f dash c will be equal to 0. Therefore there exists at least one real number c between minus 3 to 0 such that f dash c is equal to 0. Okay, this implies that putting the value c, first of all we will find out the derivative of this. Students, see here, you can write this as here, if you will multiply this, we will get here x square plus 3x multiplied by e to the power minus x by 2. This you will get. Now you have to find out f dash c is equal to 0. Using this you have to find out the value of c. So find the derivative of this. So this will be, this implies that 2x plus 3 multiplied by e to the power minus x by 2 using chain rule. Okay, then plus, or if I am putting here c, so directly in place of x you can put c here. Okay, here you also can put c. So this will be c square plus 3c multiplied by e to the power minus c upon 2 multiplied by using chain rule, the derivative of the power is minus half is equal to 0. Further, if you will solve this directly, I am writing here. I will take common here e to the power minus c upon here also. So I can take e to the power minus c by 2 as common, and here I will get 2c plus 3 minus c square upon 2 and minus 3c upon 2. This I will get is equal to 0. Now students, see here, exponential function is always continuous and this cannot be 0. It means this part will be 0. This implies, or if I will try to take the LCM here, I will get here totally 2c, 4c plus 6 minus c square minus 3c is equal to 0. This I will get because this is not equal to 0. This implies 4c minus 3cc. So simply I will get here c square minus c, okay, minus 6 is equal to 0. This I will get at the last. This will gives us c is equal to minus 2 and 3 at the last. Okay. Now see here, student, we are getting the value c is equal to minus 2, 3 here, but the real number c will must exist between a and b. And here a is minus c and b is 0. So 3 cannot be taken between 0 and minus c, that it will not exist. So here, therefore, c is equal to minus 2 here. This we will not take here. We will take minus 2 belongs to minus 3, 0, for which at this point, for which the tangent will be parallel to the x-axis. It means at which point, if you will more, if I will write here, so at point c, c means minus 2, at minus 2 and f minus 2. It means at this point, which is between minus 3 and 0, the tangent will be parallel to x-axis, and hence the Rolle's theorem verified. So this process you have to apply when you will solve this type of problem here. First, second, third condition, and then you will from this putting this condition f dash c is equal to 0, you will get the value of c between open interval, and then at the last you will write just like this, at point minus 2, because this minus 2 is lying between open interval minus 3, 0, minus 2, and the value of this point at minus 2 is f minus 2. So this will be a point at minus 2. At this point the tangent will be parallel to x-axis. That is the geometrical interpretation of Rolle's theorem, and this will be the last step. Hence you will write that hence Rolle's theorem proved. At the last you will write this. Okay, thank you.